Sunny Hostin, her husband accused of committing federal insurance fraud in a lawsuit.
The View co-host Sunny Hostin's husband, Emmanuel Hostin, has been accused of federal insurance.
Picture this Sunny host, one of the most vocal personalities on The View, finds herself in the middle of not one, but two explosive controversies that have the internet on fire. It's like a reality show crossover. Nobody saw coming, part daytime talk drama, part courtroom thriller. One moment, she's railing against historical injustices and holding everyone else accountable for their supposed failings, and the next, the spotlight is turned on her, revealing some skeletons in her own ancestral closet. And if that wasn't enough, her husband, Drew Emmanuel Hostin, is now embroiled in a massive legal scandal that's got people questioning everything. Let's start with where it all began. Sunny's seat at the View table, known for her fiery takes and moral high ground. Sunny has spent years demanding that others come to terms with their history. She's been relentless, calling out public figures and insisting on reparations, accountability, and justice. But what happens when the tables turn, when the very system you criticize turns out to be part of your own story? That's what happened when it was revealed that Sunny's own ancestors were involved in, you guess it, slave ownership. Talk about irony hitting like a freight train.
Wow. I'm a little bit in shock. I just always thought of myself as Puerto Rican, half Puerto Rican. I didn't think I was, my family was originally from Spain and slaveholders.
Greg Gutfeld, never one to shy away from a celebrity takedown, was quick to pounce on his show. He didn't hold back, calling Sunny out for what he saw as blatant hypocrisy. He pointed out how she spent years preaching accountability for historical sins, yet when it came to her own lineage, she shrugged it off as just another fact of life. If you're going to use ancestry as a moral yardstick for others, Gutfeld declared, then you better be prepared to measure yourself by the same standards. And let's be real, he had a point. The internet agreed, and social media became a battlefield of memes, commentary, and fiery debate.
You're right. Anytime she says something stupid, I'm going to go, slave owner!
Fans of Gutfeld were eating it up. One commented, I always watch Greg Gutfeld because I like the way he goes after celebrities, especially The View. Another chimed in, The View needs to be taken off the air. These women are disgusting. The outrage wasn't just about Sunny's hypocrisy. It was about what her reaction represented. She had the opportunity to address the revelation with humility, to spark a meaningful dialogue about the complexities of history and identity. Instead, she brushed it off, leaving many to question whether her moral grandstanding on The View is all just for show. And then there's the awkward fallout on The View itself. When the news about Sunny's ancestry came up, the usually vibrant and contentious table went silent. Even Whoopi Goldberg, known for her quick and sharp comebacks, looked stunned. It was one of those rare moments of live television where the silence spoke louder than any argument. Sunny, for her part, didn't have much to say. The irony was too thick to cut through, and the tension was palpable.
Video comes to us from Sunny Hostin. Sounds like a town. We're in Sunny Hostin. She was on PBS's Finding Your Roots, a show dedicated to researching celebrity ancestry. For context, Sunny is a staunch supporter of reparations and has made a fortune spewing nonsense about white privilege and racial.
The revelation about Sunny's ancestry could have been a pivotal moment for meaningful discourse, but instead it snowballed into a PR nightmare. Critics online have argued that her silence speaks volumes, with many pointing out that this was a missed opportunity to show vulnerability and honesty. One fan commented online, she could have used this to lead by example, acknowledge it, own it, and move forward. Instead, she acted like it didn't matter. That sentiment has been echoed by others who see this as a defining moment for her public persona, one that could either cement her as a thoughtful leader or expose her as someone unwilling to practice what she preaches. The stake couldn't be higher for someone whose career thrives on holding others accountable.
She is self-appointed. She knows everything. It's great to see her ego take this hit, but I think it will be short-lived.
It's amazing to listen to her talk about.
What makes this even more complicated is how Sunny's colleagues on The View are handling the fallout. While most have avoided directly addressing the issue on air, the tension is impossible to ignore. Joy Behar, known for her no-holds-barred commentary, has noticeably stayed quiet, leaving fans to speculate whether the team has been told to tread lightly. Whoopi Goldberg, usually the first to defend her co-host, has also been unusually restrained, which has only fed the whispers of behind-the-scenes drama. Could internal rifts be forming among the panelists? Is Sunny's situation causing cracks in the show's dynamic? These are the questions that have audiences tuning in not just for the debates, but to see if any of the tension spills over live. And let's not overlook the broader implications for The View itself. The show has always thrived on controversy, But this level of scrutiny is rare even for them. Some media analysts are questioning whether this type of personal scandal could impact the show's ratings, particularly with viewers growing increasingly critical of the perceived hypocrisy. One industry insider equipped it's one thing to debate politics or celebrities, but when the hosts themselves become the story, you've got a problem for a show that's built its brand on being a platform for diverse voices and tough conversations. The current silence on Sunny's controversies is louder than any argument they've ever had. It's a precarious position, and how they navigate it could determine the show's future for.
And it's a very serious crime. In fact, it's one of the largest, if not the largest, RICO case in New York's history.
Another bombshell dropped, this time involving her husband, Drew Emanuel Hostin. Now, this isn't just a minor PR hiccup. We're talking about a massive legal scandal that has the potential to overshadow everything else. Drew Hostin is one of nearly 200 defendants named in a colossal lawsuit. The allegations: insurance fraud, illegal kickbacks, and unnecessary medical procedures performed for financial gain. It's the kind of case that could take years to resolve and potentially cost millions. The lawsuit accuses Drew Hostin and other medical professionals of exploiting the healthcare system. The claim is that they performed unnecessary surg IDS and billed insurance companies for procedures that were either exaggerated or didn't happen at all. And here's where it gets even messier. These accusations are tied to a system that's already under fire for being broken, and corrupt patients trusted their doctors only to find out they might have been pawns in a scheme to siphon money out of the insurance industry. It's a betrayal that's almost too shocking to believe.
Scamming insurance companies from taxi drivers, Uber drivers, and Lyft drivers. He was performing unnecessary surgeries and then providing fraudulent medical services in exchange.
Sunny has, of course, come out swinging in defense of her husband. She's called the lawsuit frivolous and accused the insurance company, American Transit, of being near bankruptcy and using her husband as a scapegoat. In a fiery statement, she claimed the company was waging a disgusting media smear campaign against her family. But here's the thing: while Sunny is quick to point fingers at the insurance company, the allegations against her husband